Oh my God. This is so weird. I haven't been live in legit years. It's been a minute. Hi, y'all. Welcome. I hope you guys can see and hear me. Okay. We're going to wait a little bit for some people to get on. I'm trying to test out this webcam that my man got me. So honestly, thank my man for getting me a digital webcam. It was way too difficult sometimes to connect my camera. Unfortunately, yeah, like it's a little difficult when you connect the camera to the live stream situation. It can get a little messy. I got ADHD. I like simple shit, simple like plug in, play, and go. Feel me? So yes, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I know y'all already saw. Like I was trying to set this up, child. Let me just preface this with it'll be a little ghetto. It's going to be a little ghetto. You feel me? It's a lot going on. I tried to finish it up, make it all fancy. It's the most fancy we gonna get. Okay, no get donation la, no get logo, and then we have the little live thing. It's the best I could do. But as you guys can tell, this is going to be a live reaction, right? Again, it's not gonna be perfect. It's my first time doing this. Also, I have a phone call in about 30 to 40 minutes, so it's probably gonna be faster than a lot of you guys would like. My goal is to keep this up, but if it gets too messy, I'm probably gonna not read it, put it back up. Y'all already know what it is. So as you guys can tell by the title, we're gonna be talking about this viral BBL video. And y'all, I saw this yesterday, and I was just like, yo, my face the whole time was this. Like this was my face. I was just perplexed. I'm like, ain't no way somebody's really out here talking about how BBL stink, but apparently real thing. So we're going to look at these videos. Okay, we're gonna look at these videos, and we're definitely going to look at what some other people are saying, and of course, we're gonna talk about how I feel about BBLs and stuff like that. If you guys have been here before, you already know I don't like when it comes to thing. I'm totally against it, but I still have friends that have BBLs, and I be telling them all the time, like, I don't know why you did that to yourself. That's the good thing about friendship, right? Like, you can have friends that you don't agree with, you can have friends that don't agree with your lifestyle, and you still friends, okay? But in this case, it's just like I feel like it's funny because most of them still they have their BBLs, but they're not. How do I explain it? A lot of them kind of regrets, right? Like a lot of them kind of feel like, damn, I probably should never got this, or oh, maybe I should have went to the gym. And it's like maybe you should have listened to Yvana. Okay, so we're just gonna hop right into it. Thank you guys so much for all the kind messages. We're about to hop into it. Hope I can do this correctly. All right, again, it's slow rock, but let's see. Do y'all see my screen, baby? Do you see it? Do you see it? Because I can see it, right? So first things first, right? I couldn't find part one. I think she took part one down. So she has two part twos, which is strange. Okay. I did it. I tried to make myself very, very like what you call it. I try to make my reactions organic. So I didn't watch the whole thing, but they seem to be two different videos, but two of them say part two. It seems like she deleted part one. Yeah, so we're gonna watch this because I didn't even watch the whole thing yet. So I'm watching this with y'all, and I could not wait. Okay.
Why I had to get my BBL surgically removed. So in part one, I was telling y'all how my sit down ear was stinking real bad. And it got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener or a bottle of perfume because when I would
I'm
use
sorry.
public
Is listen,
restrooms,
y'all? What is sit down air? Can somebody please let me know what that is? Like last time I understood, right? A BBL is a fat transfer, right? I mean, I have so many videos on it. I'm assuming I got friends that got it. You'll just make it fat no there. Like you take the fat, you move it. So I'm a little perplexed. What is sit down air? Child, this some mess, bro.
it would stink so bad and the smell would linger. It was like an embarrassment. Didn't want to out the bathroom with it smelling like that and someone else was waiting at the door. When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it.
Y'all, this pissed me off because I really have my pretzels in my water, but I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. Kunya mala. What are you talking? Yo, this is nuts. And you know what's crazy? I'm looking at this comment right here. It says, I thought the man was lying, right? Y'all, I remember there was a time where there was loads of men on and saying how these BBLs think. People was talking about, oh, they disrespect. Oh, bruh, this is crazy.
He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad on there. I can't stomach it. I'm in denial, like, no, you're hating, you're mad, I got a BBL. It was the truth. It got to the point to where I would be washing my laundry, you know, weekly. I've been doing before I got the BBL. When I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that raw eating
No,
flesh.
no,
I
no, no, no.
really was like,
Got it. No. Y'all got me fucked up. It's like 5 parts of this. I think I can only find 4. Like, what? I'll say thank you for the honesty though. Because we do need more people being honest about these procedures, but maybe she's trolling. Like, there's no way.
so this one day, me and my boyfriend, we getting ready, to do something. So this
All
is
right,
part
y'all. So
two
this is what I'm talking
on
about.
why I had to get
The
my.
way these videos are like fragmented, it's very weird. You could tell she deleted stuff, and she did end up talking about how she had to delete certain things because people were being whatever. All I gotta know is I want somebody to explain to me what seat gas is. Like I I I got friends with BBLs. That's never happened. I've never smelled them. But at the same time, and the thing is, right, I have very strong sense of smell. Like I'm the type of person where like I smell everything. So it's just like I don't. Maybe I'm not trying to smell it. I'm back on it. I'm back on it. We're going to the next video. Let me make sure it's the right one because like I said 2 of them say part 2 on it. So let me make sure this
So this is
one.
part two on why I had to get my BBL
Wow.
surgically removed.
All right, hold up.
So in part one, I was
There you go. Let's put this on the screen for y'all lovely. All right.
telling y'all how my sit down ear was stinking real bad, and it to the point where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener or a bottle of perfume because when I would use public restrooms, it would stink so bad and the smell would linger. It was like an embarrassment. I didn't want to come out the bathroom with it smelling like that and someone else was waiting at the door. When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend
Oh,
behind it.
y'all, that just triggered a memory. You know what? All right. So I've seen a couple of videos of women saying, oh, well, it's not the BBL, it's you, or, it's poor hygiene. There's a girl. I don't know her. Like, I know her, but I don't know her. Like, I wouldn't consider us friends, but she runs in the same circles as me. Oh, damn. See, this is why I don't like doing live because I've been saying shit. But anyway, one day that happened where like she went in the bathroom after. Well, I went in the bathroom after her, so she was in the bathroom. She went, did her thing, came out, and I smelled like the craziest smell. And I'm just sitting there like, maybe she took a pull. Maybe she, I don't know. Like now that I look at it, it was exactly like what she's talking about. Kunya, I'm just thinking like, wow, I'm gonna have to start asking around because this is the thing. I feel like when you know how they say there's a thing such as nose blindness, just like there's like nose blindness, just like there's beauty blindness. Like some of us, like obviously we was out here wearing fucking witch brooms on our eyes, but we thought it looked cute, and now we starting to look back like, all right, maybe those are a little too long for my face. I feel like there's smell blindness, right? Like hoarders and people have bad BO probably just don't smell themselves because they're so used to it and they're blind to the smell. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's a case of that. Because realistically, if you're the one with the BBL and you smell it, more than likely it is rotten flesh and stuff like that, and you got an infection. But if they're trying to say all the girls with BBL smell, it could be nose blindness. Oh my god. This a little oof. This a little oof. This a little oof. Oof. Oof.
He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it. I'm in denial, like, no, you're hating it. I get BBL. It was the truth. It got to the point to where I would be washing my laundry, you know, weekly, like I've been doing before I got the BBL. When I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that raw eating flesh. I
All right, we
really
we
was
we start
like,
this part.
so this one,
So how she mixing matching these, and she must be new at this, which is fair because a lot of people on TikTok, especially that's how their videos be. But we're gonna skip to part three. I'm trying to have my snack because I didn't even have my lunch yet, and I never get nauseous. Like literally, I can wash my throat up and still eat my food. This right here, I don't know. This right here, I'm back on this. Like, what are we really doing? And then, yo, bring back shame. Like it's weird because part of me wants to say bring back shame. But part of me wants to say thank you for being honest. But part of me wants to say I'm controlling. But like I have a lot of parts in my head. So we going to part three, right? I can't find part four, but there's a part. It's weird. I feel like from what I saw, because I went on her page briefly, I saw that she said that people were like mass reporting her videos and muting her videos. So that's probably why things are a little bit out of whack. But you guys just so we about to go right back to the schooling, my friends.
part three on how I got my BBL surgically removed because my sit down was stinking real bad. So I deleted part one because there were so many people in the comments talking shit how y'all are doing now. So I deleted part one and I made part two because there was some people in the comments that wanted to know more. BBL stink, do you hear me? And it's not coming from the vagina or the beehole. It's coming from the incisions that they cut to inject the fluid and the fat in your butt, okay? There's people in the comments saying, oh, you wasn't washing up right. Come on, let's be real. It's coming out of the incision. It fucking stink. I don't care what y'all say. It stink. And if it's not healing properly and your body is rejecting it, the hole will remain open and the drainage will continue to come out
Am
and
I
stink up your linen,
hold on.
stink up your underwear, stink up everything, okay?
Why is this not
Now, my BBL been removed for the last 4 years. Only had it in.
if that's happening, doesn't that mean it's an infection? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a medical professional. I went to school for journalism. I didn't go to school for medical anything. If you have incisions that are leaking and smelling and pulsing, that means that you have an infection. I just hope I don't that wouldn't necessarily mean the BBL stink unless it's a common issue. Or maybe you didn't get your massages. You know how you're supposed to get those massages, and if you don't get the massages, like shit start to go left. Huh.
In for about a year until it was stinking so bad I couldn't take it no more. I don't know if y'all wanted me to get on here and say BBL smell good, but they fucking stink. Stay away from them. Part three on how I got.
Bruh, y'all that crazy, bro. She literally, yo, she's funny though. I mean, it's not an infection. It does. It sounds like an infection. It sounds like poor aftercare. And y'all already know I'm the type of person, I'm not about to sit here and condone anybody getting no BBL. I don't believe in it. I think it's ridiculous. I'd rather somebody get some lipo and do some squats than get a BBL. That shit is out here killing people. The fat can die. Obviously, there's infection. Now we hearing this thing. This is a whole mess. Like, so you tell me a lot of y'all out here, y'all got scammed. Y'all really got scammed because y'all out here getting a team U BBLs. Y'all out here cheaping out on luxury services. You have to have the money because obviously you're gonna have to keep it up. You have to go to the gym. You're gonna have to redo that BBL in the next 5 to 10 years. You're gonna have to pay for those massages. You're gonna have to like. I'm trying to understand. Like, do y'all like, child? You may think, oh, it's just 5,000. It's just 6,000. It's just 10,000. No, it's not. Like, child, it's lifestyle expense. Ubaka no Amazon to get the BBL. You can go to AliExpress to get the BBL. Like, there's no shortcuts. It ain't Burger King have your way. Like this is a little messy to me. Like I'm not understanding. Like And this is why I can't stand when people like, why do people care about what other people do with their shut up. Like y'all stress because at the end of the day, as much as we don't like it, black people, especially black women, when one or a majority of us keeps doing something that's very stupid to the masses, it reflects bad on all of us. Whether we talk about relaxers, BBLs, freaking taking robbing men or whatever, like it makes us all look bad. Unfortunately, they do see us as a monolith. Like I don't like it and I hate it, and I would love for it to not happen. But as of today, that's a thing. It's a thing where y'all keep doing stupid shit and they want us to leave you alone, but then you want us to sympathize when you do your come on. Like this is craziness. How many warning videos do we need to make? How many newscastings and like how many people have to die before y'all start going into the night for this nonsense? Now, when I looked, the video was part 5 BBL, so I couldn't even find part 4. So we're just gonna go into that because I ain't about to waste time trying to figure this out for me. So
I wasn't expecting my video to blow up like it did, but I have a lot of women angry with me. They are reporting me. They're commenting nasty things. I'm just about to delete everything and go about my business because when I say this is crazy, it's like they removed the sound from my other video. I wasn't saying anything, but I guess I did not fit their narrative. They're not happy about my experience. That's pretty much what I was saying. They denied that. They said they're not putting my sound back up. So I'ma just the crazy part is so many women pissed off at me. I don't even know who to start to block so they could start reporting me. They're just coming at a rapid pace. So I'm done, y'all. I'm just like I didn't know people was gonna get mad like this. I just thought I was sharing experience, but I'm letting this BBL trap play.
well, see, the thing is, people need to understand, okay, with the people that are telling the truth about BBLs, telling the truth about veneers, telling the truth about lipo, breast augmentation, which I need to understand is a lot of these people got these procedures thinking their life would be better, but now their life is miserable because they made a mistake, because they went to the wrong doctor, because they didn't do the proper aftercare, whatever the case may be. So when you call them out or you call out something that's going on with them, they're genuinely upset because now you're calling out the fact of what they don't want to admit. Okay, you have a lot of people out there that, how do I explain it? You have a lot of people out there that know they do dumb crap. They know they should have been doing whatever it is that they're doing, but they did it anyway, and they don't want to hear that they fucked up. They don't. So when you come out and you're that person that's like, oh, I did this and it didn't end out well, or oh, whatever the case may be, they're going to hit you. They're going to hit you. That's literally just what it is. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna go back on her page real quick, right? And I'm gonna see if I could find the other parts because that was the annoying part about all of this. Like she had to take down part 1. I couldn't find part 4, and I'm just like, what's really going on? The girl, she actually talks a lot about like spiritual attacks and stuff like that. Like she kind of comes off in one of those like personal care, watch out for demons. I mean, I'll show y'all the page while I'm looking, right? It's very interesting. So it's weird because like people that are usually like this, like they don't talk like that. If that makes sense, like they don't make this type of content. Women like this are typically very, I don't want to say anti-plastic surgery, but they're not going to be getting BBL. You got her talk about Jezebel spirits right here. It's like you got a BBL. Is that not Jezebel spirit? Like I don't know, y'all. I'm about to call myself the most holy. As you guys see, there is no part. Like I can't find it. It says part 2, part 3. This was the part 5 we just watched. This is the second part 2 that we already watched. So I don't know. I feel like it's because people keep mass reporting her. And yeah, that's absolutely unfortunate. People are very childish, and it doesn't really make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like I feel like you know how that saying, there's a saying that goes, those who don't listen feel, or those who, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. There's that saying. And I feel like that's what's going on with this. Like a lot of people are starting to feel because they wouldn't listen. Okay. A lot of people didn't listen when we told y'all. Okay. We told y'all stop doing this nonsense. and y'all did it anyway. Okay, so we're gonna listen to Dr. Yulin, okay, and his explanation on if this is true or not. Allegedly, he debunked this. To be quite honest with you, I don't think so. But hey, let's watch it. I did watch this, by the way.
Yeah, those BBLs be stinking. BBL smell.
The BBL smell is trending on social media, but what is it?
And it could be like 2 or 3 BBL baddies, and you wondering like who the hell got easy from? You know, who got their socks out? You know, something don't smell right.
So why would getting a BBL make you potentially smell bad? There are a lot of theories being thrown out there.
When women have liposuctions and BBLs, about 3 weeks later, all the way up to 3 weeks later, they have excretions, actually grease, that comes out of their body, and it has a putrid smell.
It's normal to get a little bit of drainage from having liposuction or BBL for a few days after surgery, but putrid smell after 3 weeks tells me you got an infection. That is not normal.
When you get a BBL, your ass is so rock hard. Like, I could barely get toilet paper and like a hand between my butt cheeks.
But you gotta understand, like physics. If you was a chick that was like 150, right? 150 pounds, and then you got a BBL. So the BBL might be like 170, 180. You're not used to that go around. You feel me?
So is the BBL smell fact or is it cap? It is cap. Now, immediately after surgery, maybe you're a bit sore, maybe it's a little hard to clean back there, but otherwise, there's nothing about having had a BBL surgery that's gonna make you smell bad.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just say, right.
The BBL smell is
Why is it
trending on
not?
social
I don't know
media.
why.
But what is it?
Stop acting crazy today. Hold up, y'all.
BBLs.
It's not working. I said probably a little. Let's see if I can get the boy. I can't even do that.
You know, something don't smell right.
So why would
Okay.
they're
No, it's still on mute. What's going on?
thrown out there?
When women
All right. So this is what I realized, right? When it comes to a lot of these plastic surgery procedures, because y'all know I've done a couple of videos about like, you know, the veneer, the BBL, the lipo. I even did the what's the thing when they freeze your Sanabello? I've done videos about all those things. What I realized is when these women come and they say this hurt me, this messed me up, this was detrimental to my health, a lot of doctors sit discounting. A perfect example of this is breast implants. I actually wanted to do a video about that. I've done the notes and everything. I don't know why I keep like skipping over doing the video. I don't know. I'm going to do it eventually. But there's this thing. You guys can look it up. It's called breast implant illness, right? Actually, let's share my screen real quick. And I'm going to look it up for you guys. It's scary because there's a lot of women out there that are getting genuinely sick from their breast implants to the point where they have to take them out. Loads of doctors are out here saying it's cap, it's not real, breast implant isn't a thing. And it's just like, are y'all dead serious? Like, why would people lie about literally being deathly ill about that? You feel me? Like, it's something where now, like, I don't know how to explain it. I started realizing when it comes to a lot of these medical procedures, especially in that realm, okay? In that plastic surgery realm. A lot of them, obviously, they're not going to want to lose money. They don't want people to stop getting these procedures. So a lot of times they will discount the experiences of these women. And I found that, I found that specifically when I was looking into that and I started looking into other things. And now I'm seeing it with this. And I'm just like, y'all funny. Like, y'all real funny. Like, y'all out here letting these women suffer because you want to make money. Like, that's basically what it is. Like, y'all don't want to admit that there's a serious issue with this because y'all want to make money. So Google it real quick. Let's look at the AI overview. So it says breast implants are used in breast augmentation and breast reconstruction and come in two main types, saline and silicone, blah, 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 blah. Hold up. Where's that's interest? Okay, so my bad. I didn't put illness. Illness. There you go. So, breast implant illness refers to a collection of symptoms including fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, and others. The individuals with breast implants resort through cause and connection to implants are not fully understood. The breast implant illness is not recognized medical diagnosis, which is crazy. because if you just head over YouTube, you will see so many videos of people talking about this. And again, I'm going to do a video on it real soon, so don't worry. But it's just like, girls are out here losing their lives, y'all. Okay, girls is out here losing their lives, and it's just like, come on now, like this is not safe. This is not safe. This is not okay. This is not something where people need to just be dismissing it. You know, I really like, man, this is sad. It really is. And I followed a couple YouTubers that got breast augmentations and had to take them out. So I just following their journey, and it's so sad because like it's not even just the brain fog and the fatigue. Like some of them be in legitimate pain. And you can, and the thing is, these girls, they got money. It's not one of those things where they got offered the procedure or they got offered, like, you know, like they paid their bread and they ended up getting sick. You know what I mean? So we're going to watch the rest of these BBL commentary videos because there's a lot of people that have a lot to say about it, which is very interesting to me. To be quite honest with you, I feel like a lot of people are in denial, which honestly, I'm not going to hold you. If I had a BBL and I didn't want to get rid of it and I still smelled, or I'm a very honest person, but I ain't going to hold you. I think I'll tell people I stink. Like, let's be real. Would you tell people that you stink if you stunk? Like, would you? Would you? Because I know I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't be out here, you know, like, yeah, I stink. Yup. I got a BBL. I smell. I wouldn't do that. So let's look at, we're going to watch this girl right here. Oh, my bad. I put myself on mute. Oh, I put it on mute.
In my own personal experience, because I'm actually a nurse and I actually had BBL lipo 360 a year ago. I've never come across those problems where I smelled like rotten flesh. I know what y'all talking about, and when the first couple of days after having a BBL, you do smell like blood, and you do smell like almost like after you had a baby. You know that after you had a baby, like that placenta smell. So yes, that is correct. You do smell like that for a couple of days up until the bleeding stop. Once that bleeding stop, you no longer have no type of smell coming from your BBL, your incisions, anything like that. So at that point, that means that your raw ASS that smells like that. You clearly not washing up correctly. And if you're a year post-op and you still stink and there's still some type of raw flesh type of blood smell, I know what I'm talking about, especially the girlies that's in healthcare. We smell that type of smell every day. That means that you have something necrotic. There's something dying in your body, whether it's maybe you have like some type of fibrosis, maybe you have some type of infection, um, maybe you just didn't heal properly the way you were supposed to heal because you weren't taking care of yourself, and you didn't get all of your massages properly like you were supposed to do. Whatever the case may be, y'all need to stop this stigma trying to say all BBLs stink, because baby, my walk by air is fresh. Y'all need to stop going to get these surgeries done without going and actually doing your research on aftercare. Like, y'all go and get these surgeries and y'all not taking care of yourselves, and then y'all go and get the biggest butt possible. Nobody told y'all to go get the biggest ginormous hippopotamus ass, and now it's contracting all of this BV all up in there because you can't properly clean it. Like, y'all, come on now. Y'all need to go get checked and make sure y'all coochie is right, because it's probably got something to do with that. It's not just the butt, it's the coochie too. Like, there's no way in hell you're a year post-op and you still stink. You got an infection, something is dying, go handle that. Your BBL doesn't
All right. This is the thing. The only nurses that I know who partake in BBLs and plastic surgery, etc., are the ones who are sick nurses, the ones that care about all of that, do Botox, filler, all that nonsense, right? And even at that, I have to just think about it when I don't think, no, okay, hold up. There's one I'm thinking about right now. I don't think she has BBL. I think she has something though. But yeah, for the most part, I find it weird when I see doctors and stuff do these procedures because they know damn well it's harmful. I don't know why. It's just like seriously. I mean, it seems like she's an LPN. That's what it says, LPN slash content creator. But it's like I don't know, Brad. Like it's very. Oh, let's see. So this person said, let's look at these comments. As a nurse, didn't even sound educated enough for me to believe you. She spoke on her experience. Everyone's different. Ooh, this is rude. Let me see what the replies is saying. Girl, please, infections come from poor post-op care. It's no different than hospital-acquired infections like MRSA, which, yup, it's true. Like, I mean, it sounds like an infection. Like, I'm trying to, I don't know. I can't necessarily discern what I think it is. I can't discern if I think it's an infection. I can't discern if I think it's really that BBL stink. Like, but I can't.
Y'all see the story time with a lady saying that she had to remove her BBL because her sit down earth stink? And that's not to be shady, no shade. But she was getting a lot of backlash from a lot of people that got BBLs, and they was just like, you probably ain't know how to wash out. That ain't got nothing to do with washing your ass. I mean, a lot of y'all wanted bigger asses that ain't know how to properly wash the ass that you got. So I mean, it could be coming from your ass and the incisions. It's not even coming from washing your ass. That'd be just like an additional stench. It's coming from the incisions, from the surgery. Everybody's body is not reactive in the same way. If you did do your research, which I hope y'all did, it stated that that's the natural healing process. Like fluid discharge, inflammation. It could possibly be a bacterial infection as well. But to sit up there and just be in full-fledged denial, and me personally, I done heard niggas say that shit stink. Like the ass be nice, the smell, you gotta think twice.
Wow.
No shade. So to be clowning her because she came out and told her truth. And my thing is, this was what she said happened with her. She didn't say that all BBLs you're gonna have a stench or it's stink. This is what's her story. This is her truth. So you're not even coming up saying something like, "Oh, you must have didn't wash your ass." That goes to show that you in denial about your own stench when you sit your ass down.
I was thinking the same thing because I'm like, y'all sitting here and y'all coming at her. That's her experience. I feel like she could tell her experience if she wants to. I don't feel like that's a big deal. I don't feel like it's a problem that she literally said, like, hey, whatever. I mean, I think she should have some shame in it, and I wouldn't do it. I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm a very, very honest person, but it's her experience. To say she's lying, I don't know. This is crazy to me.
Is what's causing BBL smell. You think a BBL is just the price for the surgery. Those massages after are very important. I did a massage like every day for 2 months, and that gets pricey. When you get surgery, you have to drain out those fluids. Those massages drain you, and then you need to detox. Some of you just don't care. Some of you are too broke. I use sweet cookie chlorophyll when I had surgery, and this day, my armpits don't even stink when I sweat. When you go through a surgery like that, it can create bacteria, toxins in the body. You want to get rid of the toxins. Matter of fact, your butt is bigger now. So you're going to sweat more. Anywhere you sweat can carry an odor. This is because we eat bad foods. That creates toxins in our body. That creates odor. This is like deodorant for inside of you. This is like drinking deodorant. For putting on deodorant.
No free promo, bitch. I don't know what she promotes, but the fact that you have to add
perfume is no point in doing anything.
No, the fact that you had to add something to your regimen to stop you from stinking from something you should have never did to yourself in the first place is actually insane. The fact that women could even utter this is a problem. Like, now that I'm looking at it, oh my God. There's a lot of things that we need to address, but we're gonna stay on this topic. Why the fuck are we the only people that justify this type of shit? Like, you're telling me you got to be able to look better for yourself. I don't believe it. It's for the male gaze. I said what I said. Nobody's about to go through killing themselves for themselves. That's crazy. Just crazy. Okay? And then to combat all of these things, you have to do this shit. You gotta get the corset. Like what's that little bodysuit? You gotta put these little drops on. If that's the case, leave me with my pancake ass, bro. This is crazy. Like, why would I even want to do all this? Like, absolutely not.
These hoes saying y'all motherfucking BBL stinking is the truth. And I'm gonna tell you why. So I used to work in a nightclub, bartender, whatever. And then I used to, who knows me know, I used to manage fucking females, like industry bitches. So yeah. So other than it feeling like a sack of sand in a sandbag, that shit, if your body's rejecting it, has a weird ass motherfucker smell. So just to give you a little ideal of how it smells, just think about broccoli. You ever had broccoli sit like 2 days and you be like, what the fuck? What the, like, that's the perfect way I can explain it. It smells like sitting out for 2 days broccoli. And it's because technically it don't be you, because now you can't open your ass and get in your ass and clean your ass. But it's also because your flesh is rotten, is ruined. And then your body could be rejecting it. It's a lot of reasons why your shit stink. Bro, and you can't do nothing about it but get it removed, because like if your body's rejecting it, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out of any hole closest to where that needs to escape. So
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this. The whole your body might be rejecting it. Um, I did a video on a girl that talked about how her body was rejecting her BBL and all of this extra stuff. To be quite honest, she's right though. Like that's how your body is. If it's rejecting something, it's going to push it out. For example, I had 2 belly rings. I have 1 right now, but I used to have 2. I had my bottom and my top. My body rejected that shit twice. Okay, and it pushed it out. I didn't do anything. Like it literally pushed the piercing out. I woke up one day and it was on the bed, and I was so upset. To this day, I still have this little scar, and I can't stand the scar. It makes me so annoying. But it's like whatever. I gotta live with the fact that I was dumb enough to go and do this shit twice to myself. You know, it is what it is. Like I don't know why you would do this to yourself. Like that's how you know society is doomed. Okay.
Guys, okay. So I came across a video of a lady speaking about a BBL having a weird smell. Well, she said BBL stank. I don't know. Like she said that she sit down, like when she sits down in the air, like that come out, it stinks. And the way she was talking about it on the video, I feel like she was like speaking for every girl with a BBL. But I'm here to say mine doesn't stink. Mine doesn't even have a smell. So I'm thinking maybe like the surgeon that she went to, the tools that they use wasn't maybe like clean as it should be, and the fat that they transferred to their butt is rotting in her butt maybe. I don't know. It's just like I'm just giving out assumptions, you know? Or maybe she didn't like take care of her incisions correctly and it's infected and it's like the infection smell. Or maybe like she didn't get a lymphatic massage because, okay, like a lot of the girls want a big butt so bad, like that they just go get the surgery and they don't really like do a good aftercare, you know, like, but lymphatic massage is like very important because they're separating your fat / skin from your muscle, right? So now there's space in between and there's like fluids and blood and stuff just floating around and you got to get pushed out, like you got to push that out of your body. And a lot of people don't do that. When you see a girl that got a lipo and their stomach looks like lumpy and hard and stuff like that, they didn't go and get a massage, like a lymphatic massage. And that's what happens, like the fluids and build up and stuff like that, it gets hard inside your skin and it just like gets lumped up and, you know.
Y'all, I didn't even know you had to get massages for lipo. This is so much work. Why are we doing this to ourselves, man? I see a nurse comment right here. It says, as a nursing specialist, advice clean wounds by antibiotics, steroid creams, perform lymphatic massage, avoid sugary inflammatory foods, and consume vitamin C, protein, and omega-3. This third part is what be killing y'all, and that's the reason y'all want to get a BBL or get plastic surgery in the first place. Y'all refuse to eat clean. Y'all want to eat empanada, pizza, pasta, and all types of shit every 2 seconds. Y'all don't have a diet. Y'all don't have a workout routine. And the thing is, a lot of people think, oh, I go to the gym. That don't mean shit if you shit. You cannot go to the gym whatsoever and still lose weight depending on what you're eating. Your weight loss starts in the kitchen. The body you want starts in the kitchen. You're gonna be sitting there constantly eating crap, sugar, processed food, fatty foods, or whatever is over for you. Like that's just there's nothing that can help you. Like you might look good, but you don't stink. Yo, like this is crazy as fuck. Like I just can't believe people really go through this. God, I just learned something new.
But yeah, the aftercare is more important than the actual surgery. So, but anyway, yeah. So I'm just like speaking for the girls whose BBL does not have a smell. Like I don't think it's normal to have a smell. Like I feel like you should just go check a surgeon instead of like coming to TikTok and saying that all BBL has a smell.
Yep.
Because that's not true. My incision healed so good that you can't even tell that I got a BBL. So yeah. I don't know.
The way she talked,
I was just like, what is she talking about? You know?
Next.
Why is everybody on the internet saying that BBLs stink? The internet is in shambles right now because there was a lady who made a video about her BBL having to get removed because her sit-down air stunk. That's a wild statement. But I'm just like, now I'm down a rabbit hole. Now I'm like, do BBLs smell? I also saw some comments where people were like, the airport in Miami smells like BBL, like fresh off the operating table. And I'm like, I remember like a while back, there were videos circulating saying that like girls with BBLs smell bad. And listen, I don't want smoke. Like this is purely for research purposes, okay? Like I'm not like, don't come for me. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing on the internet. But yeah, people were saying that, oh, like they smell, like I don't know what it is, like they smell. And I guess now people are having smell updates and people are like saying like this is why they smell, like, you know, there's like research behind it now, there's like science behind it now. And I'm like, and I always wonder like, well, like BBL, like, you know, they haven't been around for too long, right? Like long enough to like see like the crazy like long-term effects. So I'm like, are we seeing that happen in time? Like what's going on? And BBL girls, don't come after me. Again, this is for research purposes. I'm flabbergasted. I am actually gobsmacked. I'm sorry.
Hold up. So I just realized that she said there's research and stuff about why BBL smells. So you know me, I go and I Google this shit just now, and I'm like, wait. Apparently, yo, it's so. You know what's so funny? Freaking, what was it? What was it that I had watched? I had watched something recently. I remember the thing like a man talking about it, and then I remember people were bashing the man because of it, and I'm just like, so the men were telling the truth. Like, let me see. So we're about to Google it quick and see what it comes up with, because don't play. That's gonna be terrifying to me if that's a thing. Like, oh my God, can you imagine? Is there a real medical whatever to back this up? Okay, it says the odor associated with the Brazilian butt lift is typically due to a combination of factors. Hold up. What? Hold up. Okay. Healing process, potential bacterial buildup. It doesn't necessarily say infection. Okay. Fluid discharge from surgical incisions, the natural healing of tissues and bacteria present on the skin can all contribute to an odor. So fluid discharge, healing process, hygiene, sweat. All right, so let's look up. Let's click on one of the links and let's see where it takes us. What the? Oh, there you go. Understanding BBL smell. So this is from a plastic surgery site. This is what I'm talking about, right? Like I said in the beginning, I feel like a lot of these places, they're not going to tell you the truth. I need a medical journal. Okay, I need like, let's see, something like this. Let's see, is this a surgery site? Because these surgery sites are like, no, you shouldn't have any odor. It's just you healing. Come get us. Come look us to get your booty chopped up. Come to the chop shop. That's basically. This is a hospital. I don't want a hospital link. I want real research. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Found Dr. Yoon's video again. That's the weird part. This seems to be an experience-based thing. And it seems to be, yeah. It's, I mean, I'm not gonna say these people are lying though. I'm really not. So let's look at some men in their stories because I know, I remember seeing it. Like I remember vividly seeing men talk about how people think. So we about to watch some. Hopefully I can start this shit over because Jesus. Like this is sad because like, can you imagine dealing with a man and he tells you that your booty stink? Like, can you imagine dealing with somebody and they say smell? Like, no. Like, and it's funny because a lot of men don't have the best hygiene either. Like, it's very weird. But I'm not even about to justify it with that because at the end of the day, I'm very sure rotting flesh doesn't smell the same as dirty boxers. So it's like I'm not even about to like try to compare the two. So it's interesting. It's very freaking interesting because at this point it's like, hmm. So I'm gonna try to start this video over. It just keeps playing. There you go. And
BB smells.
right.
I was getting BBLs or BB smells. Because every time I'm next to one of y'all motherfuckers, it reeks, it stinks, it have a stench around the area. And it's always the same type of stench. Y'all was getting BB smells. Y'all was getting BBLs or BB smells.
On BBL Stinks, part 2. It's sad that I got to do part 2, but clearly I got a lot of information I need to clear up, so let's get into it. A lot of y'all saying I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently, but there's a multitude of people that was agreeing in the comments, but that's besides the point, right? We're going to talk about my experience alone. Mind you, we're not talking about post-surgery, right? Like right after post-surgery, like the first.
Do y'all see this date? This was posted in January. Someone said this aged well. It definitely did. Wow.
Month or whatever. Because I already touched on that in the first video. I said, obviously, the secretions and, the flesh, all that make it smell, right? But I also touched on the hygiene part afterwards. And mind you, I don't have a problem getting ladies, as you can probably tell. So I didn't experience it personally a couple times, not too many, a couple times. And I have a opinion on that I want to share. Like, I really feel like certain women not taking into consideration that they just got some new buns. Like, you just got a whole dump truck put back there, bro. It's not the same. You can't even clean your body the same. So you might miss a spot, believe it or not. And y'all trying to be the judge for yourselves. Y'all can't. Y'all got to let other people judge for you. I'm sorry. You got a BBL. You can't sit here and get in the comments and say it don't stink and all this, that, and the third. We need opinions from others. We need others' opinions. Truth be on BBL Stinks.
So I definitely watched it. Could not find part 1 and couldn't necessarily. I mean, it was posted all the way in January. People post on TikTok like 10 times a day. I don't know how to feel, bro, because I feel like it's coming to a point where it's about to be the same phenomenon. Okay, we're gonna watch this girl's experience in a little bit. But I think it's coming to be a phenomenon where it's kind of like the breast illness thing, where it is a thing, but nobody wants to admit it because A, they got it, or B, they're the ones doing the surgeries. But I do want to hear what you guys think. Like, do you guys think it's a real thing? Do you guys think that it's a myth? Like, I really, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know where I don't know if it's real or not, but I don't want to invalidate people's feelings. Like, I feel like these type of things are something like people start having experience, and then like in the long run, that's where you're like, oh crap, like this really did happen. So for this girl, I have to go find part 1 because this is part 2. I did watch a better part of part 2. Wow, okay. It's probably gonna be a while. We're gonna be scrolling. There you go. So this is part 1, part 2. There's only 2 parts, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Okay.
I got a BBL back in 2021 in the middle of the pandemic. And the reason why I say I hate sometimes is because the way that it's shaped, the way that it's shaped is a little, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, like the body still be a little T a little bit, but in certain stuff, it's giving real boxy. And I don't know. Like, I guess this is for like most people anyways. Like, it ain't even just people with BBLs. Like, if you just have a certain shape, certain things, you're just not gonna look good in, you know. And then like my expectation, like I don't know exactly what I expected myself to look like. Like, I wasn't even shaped like what I thought I was gonna look like. Not only that, but like the weight gain when you get your body done and you realize that like you really you start doing certain things, thinking, drinking, and eating certain things that you feel like you couldn't have done before because your body already knew. But it catches up with you. It catches up with you fast. After a year, like I was over 200 pounds. No, I'm dragging it. I wasn't 200 pounds. I was probably like 185, but that's close enough to me. I don't know. I feel like I can get more into detail, but those are just some of the reasons. I actually regret getting my BBL sometimes. So I got a BBL back in.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of these videos of these girls regretting getting the BBL. This one's probably the most tame. Luckily, she's not sick. She's not really, I mean, child, you know, what she said, it's not that big of a deal. I hope she doesn't start having the BBL stank or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know. My last video, so I did a video about how people are injecting cement into each other. I have a lot of different videos about BBLs and butt injections. Understand those are not the same things. You can get butt injections or you can get a BBL, and there's other stuff you can do as well. Oh, and then there's butt injections, butt implants, and BBLs. 3 completely different things. Honestly, they push BBL so much because they're trying to say, oh, well, it's your own fat. It's not necessarily fake because it's coming from your body, but it could reject. Okay, it could reject. You can still get infections. You can gain way more weight than you intended because technically you're moving back from one place to another. So you might, well, more than likely, yeah, you're going to gain weight. You're supposed to technically gain weight in most cases for the surgery, especially if you're not on a certain BMI threshold. And the thing is, again, like I said, the lifestyle needs to change. You can't be out here living off of mozzarella sticks, chicken wings, lobster, and pizza, and then you getting BBLs and you're not expecting to look like a Build-A-Bitch Teletubby. Like, you're gonna look crazy. You're gonna look real crazy if you don't get your act together, right? If you don't get your act together, it's gonna look really, really bad. And child, I don't know how many times people told these people this and they still just go and get it. She said her body is giving SpongeBob or Boxy. Child, that's even worse. But I'd rather just leave my body the way it is, baby.
I regret getting my BBL parts too. All right. So another reason why I regret getting my BBL is because I thought that my life was going to change. Like, I don't know, not change, but like I thought that I would be making more money or something, or just I don't even know.
Are you a stripper?
I'm not gonna lie. I went to like most unsafe, one of the most unsafe places to get the surgery done.
Probably
and I went by myself. Like, I really could have, like, something bad could have happened to me, bro. And I was alone. But I was young and I'm still young and I'm still turned, but I was really young and turned and I really didn't care. No fucks was given. And I regret it because a lot of people who wasn't looking my way before started to look my way now. And then unfortunately, when you realize that these same people that wasn't even looking out before is actually lames in real life, and the people who actually check for you before the BBL was actually one of the realest people. Yeah. I regret getting my BBL part.
So she only has 2 parts. She's right about that. I realized that a lot of my friends I know, and I don't care if y'all watching this, I said what I said. We already had our conversations in real life, okay? A lot of our friends that I know that got BBLs, got breast implants, got nose jobs, child. A lot of them were searching for something that they thought they would have gotten other people. A lot of them thought their lives would change. A lot of them thought like it was gonna do something. It didn't do shit. Like, it really didn't do anything. It just made everything worse. It made people look at them differently. It made people fetishize them. Okay, all of those men that they thought they were gonna get started attracting what people on the internet call low value men or whatever. Yeah, I'm so over it. All these damn terms and shit. Okay, just saying shit niggas. They started attracting like really horrible men, and horrible people into their lives. Like girls only wanted to hang out with them to fit an aesthetic. Men only wanted to be with them to fight. But now at this point, it probably doesn't smell. So it's interesting because I've heard a lot of people say they regret it both online and in real life. I've heard people or seen, of course, so many stories of I regretted my BBL. I've done so many videos and reactions to them, and it's just sad because it's like we just loved ourselves. A lot of this probably would be happening. I feel like mandatory therapy has to happen. I've heard in some places it is mandatory before you get plastic surgery to have therapy. But at the same time, I also feel like a lot of these people will lie their way through therapy to get these surgeries. And that's just the way it is. They'll sit there and be like, yep, I'm fine. I'm not doing this for anyone else. I'm doing this for myself. I don't have any mental health issues. Nope, I don't feel like I want to die. Meanwhile, they're bitching, crying, and complaining because they look like SpongeBob and this man don't like them and all boys hate them and they have no friends and they think this BBL or this nose job or this lipo or whatever is going to change their lives. But in actuality, a lot of it is within. Okay, a lot of it is about inner work. And as corny and redundant as it may sound, if you don't love yourself, you cannot love any version of yourself. You don't love yourself today, getting a BBL, losing weight, gaining weight, whatever, not going to make you love yourself. You just might be a tad bit more confident, but the self-love component is still going to be an issue. The self-love issue is still going to be something that plagues you. You're not just going to wake up one day with a fat ass and automatically love yourself. You're not going to wake up one day with bigger chest and like, oh, well, you know, I like myself now. And what really kills me are the people that sit here and they get these procedures knowing damn well they're going to have kids. I don't know why. It's like, I think it's women. People don't listen to women. I think that's just what it is. Men don't listen to women. Women don't listen to women. How many times do women have to tell you your body changes drastically after having a baby? For people that sit there and they go get plastic surgery knowing damn well they want to have a kid one day, absolutely fucking dumb. I'm so like, your body is going to change drastically, especially if you're someone that's not active, especially if you're someone that like literally just sits on the couch all day and your exercise is just taking a walk in the park every week. Okay, if you're not an active person, I'm talking about a consistent workout schedule, your protein needs are met. Like, if you're not somebody that's really out here, there is no reason why you think you would be able to keep that body before surgery, post having a baby. Be fucking for real. Like, you see his noses change. Okay? No. Hang on that chick. But yeah, that's it for my rant. I was waiting for UPS to call me. Fun fact, I ordered a new phone because AT&T sucks. Okay? And these motherfuckers from UPS went and they delivered my package to the wrong person. This shit literally says, signed by Muhammad at 11:30. Who the fuck is Muhammad? I live by myself. My man name ain't no damn Muhammad. I don't think any of my parents' names is Muhammad. So I'm literally so irritated right now. So I was like, you know what? Let me get on live. They said they was gonna call me at 2:10, 2:30. They need to run me my damn phone because at this point, Muhammad probably shipping that shit to China. Okay, Muhammad probably out here selling that shit on Broad Street to pay his light bill. Like, this shit pissing me off. Whoever Muhammad is, I hope you watching this shit. Empty. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Like, I want my phone and I'm gonna call UPS again and be like, run it. This don't make no sense. You know, AT&T was playing games on my bill every day. It was a bill, different charge, a different list that I didn't even ask. And then every time I'm asking questions, like, you know how many times I ask them, what is my bill supposed to be every month? They're talking about, so we don't know. It should be lower than this, but not higher than that. I don't need an estimate. I'm paying you money. I need to know what exactly I'm paying for. That started getting very, very annoying. So yeah, I ran to Boost Oval. They had a nice little deal, okay? And now I'm annoyed because I'm sitting here getting freaking emails from Boost like, start your journey. I can't start my journey because someone stole my damn phone. Oh, I swear to God, that shit better show up today. I'm gonna be so sick. I'm gonna be so annoyed if it doesn't show up. Okay. Yes, thank you guys so much for all of these comments. I feel bad that I didn't read any of the comments. I try not to read while I'm like doing shit because, you know, ADHD. If you know, you know. For those guys that came late, yeah, I already reacted to the lady's videos. She had about 4 videos. She had 2 part 2s, a part 3 and a part 5. From what I understand, a lot of her videos were taken down or muted. So I would assume maybe soon she's going to she's probably gonna delete them. So if you really want to go see those or you want to see my reaction, just start the stream over. Okay. Also for those of you guys who are interested, I do have my membership tier open. Shout out to those guys who did join. It's kind of annoying because sometimes you have to actually like click on one of the member videos and then it'll lead you there. The button should be on my page. You should just be able to click join and join there. I'm also going to be activating the tier on my Haitian channel. Again, completely different. Okay. It's completely different. My Haitian channel is going to be more Haitian based content. This channel is going to be like early access, private uploads and stuff like that. But yeah, this is nice. I haven't done this in a while. I will say it gave me anxiety. I was anxious all morning. I was choking on my own spit. Like, lives make me anxious. I don't like them. Like, I used to really enjoy doing them, but eventually I think I just started thinking too much into it. I started being very like, oh my God, I need this. I need that. I need it to look like this. I ain't gonna lie, my man did his thing with this. Okay, this webcam. And mind y'all, I didn't even really set it up for real. Like, there's lighting, but I feel like I didn't do what I wanted to do. You feel me? Like, I should have did more. It would have way better. But like this shit, for what it is, okay, it's giving. Okay, bye. Like, I love it. It's gorgeous. Like, what I'm telling you, like, I might start doing my regular videos on this camera. Like, it's just so nice. It's so crisp. It's so clear. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing more of these because I'm not gonna hold you. Editing is starting to wear me down. I'm starting to get tired. I no longer have an editor. I might get one again in the future. I just can't really afford it right now. I have other things that I need to be paying for. So yeah, the editing is just a lot. I try to make sure I post one video on here, one video on my Haitian channel. Haitian channel video, what's they call? Yeah, Haitian channel upload is going to be dropping tonight at 8. Shout out to those of you on the Patreon. You already seen that video. If you are on the Patreon, typically you get all my uploads if I do them in time. There's times where I just finish the upload and it's time for me to upload, so I upload. But all the channel updates, like the early access, is on Patreon. So typically everything is in my description. If for whatever reason it's not, it should be. I'm gonna be freaking upset if it's not, because I did see something that said put description and I skipped it. But on YouTube it says the description. So if not, I'm gonna fix everything after I'm done. But yes, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so happy that you guys enjoyed this because I have not been live in here. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna make no promises. I will try to do this once a week, but with all the shit that goes on in my life all the time, it's pretty difficult to do that. But if I do live, it's more than likely gonna be around this time, anywhere from like the 12 to 3 time frame. I'm trying to develop a schedule, but I realized, right, how do I explain it? I have a thing where if I put myself on a strict schedule, I don't do it. I don't like myself telling myself what to do. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I don't even know how I get to work every day. I even called out today because of my phone situation. But sometimes, like, yeah, it's weird. But my job is really relaxed. In general, I can't. Like, I have like a loose schedule. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock. But if I tell myself I'm going live 12 o'clock every Thursday, every Wednesday. So please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe if you're new here. Thank you guys so much for like being here for real. Like, it means so much to me. Shout out to you guys on the Patreon. Shout out to you guys that joined the membership. Shout out to you guys that are just giving me the most nicest comments. Love you guys so very much. I'm definitely going to come back with more. Let me know if y'all care that this is the most unstructured ever, because it's driving me crazy having to flip back and forth and pause and yeah, perfectionism. Okay, but maybe you guys like this. Maybe you like the unkiltered, unpolishedness. I don't know. Maybe you guys do. I don't know, but let me know if this is something you guys enjoy. This counts as my second upload for the week, so I'm done. I'm done. That was the point. I was like, you know what? We're gonna do something. And thank you guys so much. Like, oh, y'all so sweet. Y'all so sweet. I love it. Maybe I'll come back later. I don't know. I just gotta call UPS and customer. But thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.